what is it? Such a type is first type is put it as this thing. I don't have any default there's no way remove this vector. Remove this vector. In the source code, instead of exporting parameter, I will pass this as my changing parameter. CP underscore which is of type what? What is the type? VTT. Is of type VTT final. So I will even delete my final parameter. I will put it in changing parameter. On code source code to throw an error. I will say ch underscore vector. Okay. Everything is done. What is the final parameter? Yes. C2 underscore final. Right? Okay. I have to double underscore maybe. I don't remember. Okay. So my function model is ready. My function model is ready. Okay. Now, where is that we are using this program? We are using it here. Right? So instead of exporting and importing, what is the parameter I have? I have a parameter called as a changing. What is changing? Changing ch underscore work length is equal to r underscore work length and cp underscore details is equal to ip underscore value. And do I require this importing and exporting parameter anymore? No, I don't require this. I'm using everything using the changing parameter. Using everything using the changing parameter. If I execute now, it should result in the same data. It should basically result in the same data. What it says, the function parameter CT details is unknown. What is that? WordPress CT final. Okay, so I have to do various ways. Go to the program. Okay, instead of CT details, put it as CT underscore final. Right?
Welcome.
So I will 4970. So execute it. It is coming. Now you have used this changing parameters now. Now, if you use an importing parameter or exporting parameter, you cannot change the data. But if it is changing parameter, you can even change the data. For instance, once the data has been fetched, right? Once the data has been fetched, you are passing the CT final data to CT final data. Correct? Right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Here is a question that
Right. Now hold on. So you are basically looping everything, reading everything, passing it to final data. Okay. Now I want to add some other fields. I want to add some other fields in CT final list. For instance, I want to populate date field, which is data. Time field. I want to even populate these two fields which were not part of your select queries. So once every data has been populated, I even want to populate two fields called as a date and time, which is not there in your select query. Assume that. And okay, now and I even have one more field. Assume that where I have to say approved, which is of type Boolean D.
Complicated, sir, because
I am making you understand. You can just hold on. So assume that you have three other fields: date, time, and approved. Only three fields I have put it. Okay. Now these three fields you have to basically add the date, time, and approved fields once all the data has been fetched. Once all the data has been fetched, you have to add it. Right? In the same table. So how you can write it? If you are using the changing parameter, right? Once the data has been passed to the changing parameter, right? You can say, how do you write this assignment field symbol, right? LFS underscore final, right? If I write like this, what is the field I have to pass? LFS underscore final hyphen date is equals to, I want to populate the current date and time. Current date and time, side item. LFS final hyphen. What was the other field?
Time.
Other field was time. Other part I have to use the DIT, which is time field. Okay. Now what was other field? Approve plan. Approve. Right? Is equals to above underscore true, which is equals to above underscore true. Right? Now I can pass like this and do this. I can pass like this and do this. Right? Now my CT final will not only have the data from the select query, but also I can change the whatever the data I wanted to change. Now I can even say, right, if any of the condition is having values, I can even change the values which you are passing outside of the class. Right? If I do a put a breakpoint here, not here. Right? If I put a breakpoint here and execute my report, right, ask the 4970 document number, right? If you observe here, my IT final, now what is it IT final consisting of? Did it have the other data as well, date, time and approved,
No.
right? So if you, no, it is there, right? Date, you are getting the date field, time field and approved as flag, which we passed it for each and every field.
So what is the meaning
So
of
that is, I just put it something and approved. These records are approved. I just wanted to show you I can add n number of fields and I can change my table data. That is what the meaning of changing. If you want to change something, if you want to change the data, you have to pass it in the changing parameter rather than in the importing parameter. Okay. So if you want to change some value, then you have to pass it to the changing parameter. Now observe here, what is it? All zeros 4970, right?
Yeah.
What is my R woodland? R zeros 490. So what will I do is, okay, I will. So one thing, in the internal table, you can basically change your data, okay, or you can even change any of the fields. So what was the function module? C program 2018 test, right? So when I am passing my table data to the function module, it is all zeros 4097. Agreed? Right? 1 second. Hello? Priya. Class lo na చెప్పు చెప్పు ఎక్కడున్నావు నువ్వు వస్తున్నావు బయలుదేరుతావు 10 minutes బై బై అయిపోతుంది 15 minutes I'll start okay bye entire change right now when I'm passing it I want all zeros right but when I want to send this data back when I want to send the data back, like if ch underscore Wabler is not initial. Okay, ch underscore Wabler is not initial. I want to use a value. I want to basically use a value. What is that value I wanted to use? Now, if I go to Wabler, I would have some. Correct. I would have some. What you call alpha input. I would have some alpha input, right? So I will use this range value. So let me just double click on it. So I just wanted to delete all the leading space zeros. So if I give 5,
Where you give,
So
sir?
it is giving this. So I will use alpha output. I will use alpha output. Right? Let me just check this. If it is coming, we can use it. So I will say execute this. Mhm. So it has 4097 1 2 3 4 4097 and I will execute it. What it is giving, it is removing all my leading zeros.
4970, that is the record which you have given.
Whatever it is, I'm just testing it. So here, what will I do is I will use that pattern and I will call conversion exit alpha input. So for the importing parameter, instead of declaring a local variable again, I would pass my CS variable. So where do I want to pass the output for it? I want to pass it to the same field. I want to pass it to the same field. What is the same field? ch underscore weblen. I wanted to pass it to the ch underscore weblen. But here ch weblen is range. So I wanted to pass, it is an internal table. So I wanted to pass the low value. I wanted to pass the low value.
So I didn't get this point. What you are doing?
Once again, ch underscore weblen does not have user low. Let me test it with them, then I will tell you. Just give me a moment. Okay. Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
It would come. This should dump now. Let me see. Yes. So I'm saying convert this value. Right? What is this? This is basically an internal table now. Right? I will say data underscore. This is an internal table. my pass a number called equal to 4. Okay, I will come back. I will execute it. Execute it. Now I'm looking this. I'm passing the passing the line. So what happened to my CSV issue? The sync has been changed to 4%. Okay. Now Vikram. Hello.
Yeah.
Right. What is the initial value that we have passed in WebLab? It was I equal to 4. Agreed?
Yeah.
And what is the output of the same value? WebLab, it is I equal to 4.
Yes.
So, the passing parameter and the changing parameter data, you can pass and change the data on the same field. Whenever you want to pass and change data on the same field, or pass and change the data on the same internal table, you basically use changing parameters. This is the best example which I can give you. Now, right?
I didn't
If
get
I
the
do
path
a
and change the value.
in the same field, so I pass it as a 4. Okay. Now if I put a breakpoint here and if I execute my report, right? What is that I'm passing here? I'm passing it as a 4970, right? I'm passing it as a 4970, right? So if in my R WebLAN, how is it taking? It is taking all the leading zeros as well. How it is taking? It is taking all the leading zeros as well. Now what I'm passing? What I'm passing in my R WebLAN? It is I equal to all zeros 4970. Now once the function module has been triggered and come out, when my cursor is at line number 57. Now I'll put my cursor at line number 57. Okay, this is already done. Now my cursor is at line number 57. Now see what is my R WebLAN value? Was that leading zeros gone?
4970.
It is gone. Earlier it was all zeros 4970, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you one more time. Hold on. So if you want to change the data in the same field, same parameter, right, without using any other parameter, you basically write this. Now see here, I am giving it as a 4970 on my screen, right? When my range is getting populated before the function module is getting called, I have my range value. Agreed? My cursor is at line number 51 now. Okay. Now, what does my range has? I equal to all zeros 4970, which has been automatically picked up. But I say that I want to remove all the leading zeros when it comes back from the function module. In the same field, I wanted to basically remove all the leading zeros of 4970 when it comes back. When it comes back. Now, when it comes back in the sense when complete function module is executed and clicked on F8, right? When clicked on F8, it should basically, again my R WebLAN, if I go and check it, I should have 4970. This, so we are basically passing the same value where in R WebLAN. So we are trying to change any value in R WebLAN, right? So if you want to do such things, you can basically you can basically do this. What? You can basically write the data in the changing parameter. Are you still confused?
Yeah, sir, little confused. Like initially you gave 00, we gave value. Yes.
I gave 00, right? Before it is calling the function module, my R WebLAN was all zeros 4970, right? When it went inside the function module, now this will not get executed, forget about it. So what is that CH WebLAN is nothing but an internal table, right? Because it is a range value. I'm looping each record and trying to update it low value by calling the function module conversion exit alpha output. What does this function module do? This function module will basically remove all the leading zeros before the numeric digit gets start. Correct? We have already seen this. So I am basically looping the internal table. Where does the value lies in? The value lies in the field called as a low. We have 4 fields here: sign, option, low, and high. High we did not pass anything. So I have to pass the value of low here, right? So that it gets updated. It will remove all the leading zeros to which field? To the same field I have to update it. Now when the function model completely gets executed and come out, right? When it comes out, it will basically get the values of 4970. It will get the values of 4970.
Okay. So what is the, sir?
Okay.
Everything is done by the
Now,
that conversion route,
I will
or
show you not only conversion route. Now, all leading zeros that will be done. Understand the main concept. You asked me about what is the use of changing parameters, right? So that is what I'm telling. If you want to change the data on the same field, the passing of the data should be same and the changing of the data should be done in the same thing. Then you have to use a changing parameter. Okay. Now what will I do is for your thing. So to be better understood, right? Now, system says that once a function module is called and the IT final is filled, if the IT final is filled, right? Uh, mm, so, if the IT final is filled, the ER name field should be updated with your name. Okay. If they say like this, then what will I do? So I have to update it, but I should not update it in the. I should not update everything in the program. I should update completely in the function module. So the requirement is once you get the IT final details, right?
mm-hmm.
uh, you have to basically, if the IT final details is filled in, then pass the IT final details again back to the function module and update the date with ERDAT and update the date with your name. Update the date with your name. So what will I do here? What will I do here? So I will write one more condition saying that, okay, if CP underscore final is not initial, right, and if what I have to do, loop at CP underscore final assign field symbol LFS underscore final, right? So update ER name with a name called as a Vikram. ER name is equals to
So it will change all the ER name to Vikram only, whatever
yes,
the.
it will change. Yes, ER name equal to. So for same internal table, so I wanted to do this. That's it. All the name to Vikram name, right? Which is rest. What is it? LFS final is already declared. Okay. So we put final underscore change. Final underscore change. I want to change it. Right? Now I want to change it. Now observe here. This is the difference. Okay, and also I want to here DAT is also right here, right? Here DAT is equals to psi hyphen data. Now observe this.
Time also there.
Okay. Now hold on. Okay, let me let the time be. I just want you add that later. Everything is shared. What will you do? So I will basically copy this, right? And I will display the details before changing the data. And afterwards, for the same internal table, I will write it and I will show you the data. Okay. Now see the difference. Now see the difference. It says work area final is already declared. Okay. And then what will I do is I will basically remove this into data work area final. So since it is already declared, I have to create my work area underscore final. So that there is no unnecessary data. Now observe here, if we execute it, 4970 and execute the output.
Sir, one question is going in mind. Like in parameter, we will not get low and high option here, but we are getting over here like sign include, sign.
1 second. Correct. Parameter with call function. What it says here. Okay. Right. Why it is saying I understood it. Leave it. Okay. I'm doing the same. Yeah. So, I have to basically do all these things, right? Whenever there is no data, I have to select the data for my everything and pass it back to where? Back to CP data. Pass it back to CP data. Okay, I have to pass it back to CP data. So I will put it here. Now, this not into this is fine. No, this is correct. Now, what I will do is, I will do a various list of this program. Where I have to basically propose the issue. When I'm calling this was a mandatory field, giving magic as an optional field. The system is throwing the error saying that we don't have the data. Now if I do a mistake, uh, it's a execute, it's a not execute. Now look at here. Now look at here. What the data it is showing here.
This is showing the
So
same.
are you writing it as a Vikram earlier as well?
No.
Okay, hold on for a minute. Let me see what the data it is coming first. The data coming next, right? So I call this function model before loop. I'm displaying the data and the final I'm just passing it. And let me let's see. Okay, I understood that. Okay, here the IT final would have been changed to Vikram itself. Yes. Okay, there is one small condition. So I go to the function module. For the first call, right? Initially, CP final is initial. Perfect. This is getting triggered, right? Then here CT final is getting filled. And I said that this should be changed when CT final is not initial, and I will put it as CH underscore problem is initial. I will say that CH problem is initial. Okay. Now, what will I do? I'll make this as an optional parameter, whether I can pass it or I don't want it to pass it. Now if I go back, go various list of this program, right? I will put it here. And I will say, for the first time I'm passing this, and for the second time I don't want to pass it, but then that. Let me just test it now. I'm just putting 4970 and where's this? And execute it and execute it. Alright, now for the first time let me say what is my final details. Yes, it got changed. Now it is CURA. Now if you see here DAT and your name is different for the very first time. Right? This has been displayed. After this I will put my breakpoint at the second time function model. Right? And I will click on F6 here. Click on F6 here. Now what is my IT final detail? IT final detail is changed to Vikram. Now if I execute complete thing, first earlier it is CURE, second time it is Vikram. Did you understand? So for the same internal table, I am passing the same data in the changing parameter. I am passing the same data in the changing parameter here.
So can you
So
explain once this whole what you did? Actually, I just get messed up. Like before, we have taken the selection option there, but this time you have taken the parameter.
no, I have taken the selection option only, not parameter.
But we are getting only one option over here, isn't it? When we are executing, we are
What?
having only we are having the option of only one.
Okay, we have taken this parameter. Okay, we changed this in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, to show you, acha, to show you this is it. Okay, okay, for the validation.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now what will I do is I'll comment this out. Okay. Now I will open this back. Okay. Right. I will open this back.
Because in parameter we will not be getting the option of include and low, high.
Okay. I was actually referring this to in the morning. Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Perfect. Right. Now this is perfect. Right. Now that is what it is.
So can you quickly just give me the summation of what you did exactly?
You want to tell me what did I do?
I believe like you removed in order to change. It sounds like if I need to use the changing parameter, then I don't have to write anything on the import and export parameter. Everything I need to declare in the changing.
Now the question is when do you use the changing parameter? I explained this 10 minutes back. Now tell me when do you use this changing parameter?
Changing parameter is used when we need to change something on a field.
Not only if you want to change the same table data, right? If you want to change same field data, right? The passing of the data should be same, and also the logic should basically change the data and return you to the same table. Then you use it in the changing parameter.
Okay.
Okay.
So, sir,
Okay.
in a standard function module, or if someone created some function module and I want to change something, then I will remove his importing and exporting everything from his function module.
Standard, you cannot change anything in the standard, Vikram. Only in the custom function module.
In the custom module,
You
I'm
cannot.
talking about.
Yes, if you want to do the requirement, you have to ask when you have to change a parameter. If you feel that you have to basically update the data of the same internal table, right? Then go and update by creating a changing parameter, right, rather than importing and exporting and everything. Where the complete logic has been handled inside the function module.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Now, if the requirement says after the exporting data et underscore final, if it is there, which I'll get to my local internal table, here I will basically do all my logics and change the data. Then there is no need of using changing parameter. You can write the same loop outside the function module which you have written here for changing your name, date, and approved field. Right here, what you have done here for this one, right? For this piece of logic, if they say that I don't want this to be happen inside the function module, once I get the data I want to do outside the function module, then there is no need of using the changing data. But if they say that inside the function module only, when I send my sales order number, it should basically change all the details. It basically, if it saves all the details, then go and use it in the changing parameter. That is what I have clearly explained you before the change, right? I am not changing anything in my program. If you observe here, I am getting my IT final details and looping and displaying the details. Now again, I have used the logic or written the logic inside my function module loading because it was a changing parameter. The data which I'm trying to change is happened in the changing parameter only. So I can change my date and get the same. I have written everything logic here and I again called my function module and again I populated my IT final and again I am displaying it. So for the first time it is whatever the data which is coming from the internal table select queries it is getting. For the second time I am changing the data inside the function module only and again I am displaying it. So this clears your doubt.
so again, the thing that I'm just see that everything is same. Only you have written the same function module there also, and the same also same display is there. Everything is same. Yeah.
Right, but here that is what you have to observe here, Vikram. See, first time I'm passing the sales document and final, right? If I go inside my function module, when is this logic getting executed? CT final is initial. For the very first time when I call this function module, CT final data is initial, right? Because you're passing only the sales document number and you're getting the IT final details here, agreed? Then you're displaying the data of IT final. So I have put an if clause saying that execute all the select queries when CT final is initial. For the very first time, when I trigger this function module, right? When I call this function module, CT final data is initial. Till where? Till here. Till here. I'm passing side items. I use it and approved as abap true. Till here it is triggered. Now it will come down, right? CHVPLN is also not initial. We are changing we are removing the leading zeros. That is fine. Now here, if you see here, CT final is not initial, right? Here also CT final is getting filled up at line number 121. We are passing the IT final to CT final details, but I have put one more condition that if CT final is not initial and CS weblen is initial, which means user should only pass the CT final details and there should not be any data in CH weblen. Then only go and change the data to Vikram. So for the very first time when I call this function module, I am passing the sales document number and final. So when it comes to this particular point, right, this condition will get failed because CHVBL also we are passing it, right? So then this data will not get changed and I will be printing the data from whatever the SAP is sending. Next time I'm passing this calling the same function module. This time I'm not passing the weblen data. I'm passing it as a blank. Now I'm passing the IT final data. Now if I go inside this function module, second time IT final data is there. If IT final is initial, no, it is not initial. It has some data. So this entire logic will not get triggered here. This CH weblen is also initial. This logic will also not get triggered here. And it will now come and check if CT final is not initial and CHVBLN is initial. Yes, this condition is satisfied. So in the same function model, I'm basically trying to update the CT final details. I'm updating the CT final details with Vikram and date. Then and that get updated and it will get populated in the same internal table IT final with overwriting the fields. Then I am displaying the data again. Is this clear?
Yeah, some extent. Yes.
Okay.
So what was the condition exactly? What we did in this function module? Why we use the changing parameter to change the value of arnum to
Right. Sorry. Yes.
because last time whatever
See, it is not changing Arnhem to Vikram or ERDA to cited. The main concept here is that we can change anything if you declare it as a changing parameter. You can change the data. You can override the data, right, inside the function module itself if you are trying to use the changing parameter. If you try to use importing parameter, you cannot do it. That is what my concern is. Okay.
okay.
You will get me. So if you want to change anything, you have to use it in the changing parameter, whether it may be a field, internal table or a range, whatever it is. That is what we have done. If you just go through the program again, you will be understanding what we have done.
No, that's
I have
fine.
put your
The
I have
thing
put
was
your
that
save number again, right?
4973 4.
4973. If I execute it here, right? If I execute it here, now see, look at here. Before display, it still has only one value. Okay, between. So why the value of 4970 has been left and 4973 did not do? Can you tell me? Because we were only passing the data of low in the function module. So now what I can do is I click on change. I can click on change and what I can do, I can go to the program, right? I can go to the program and I can say, right? I can say like this, okay? Say like this, right? LFS underscore weblen hyphen high is equals to one second. LFS underscore weblen hyphen high. Alpha, what is that? Alpha out, right?
Alpha out. So we can
This
define.
is you can basically call the function module in the same way and put it there. But I wanted to show you the syntax on okay, alpha equal to out. Alpha equal to out. This is the HANA way of writing it. This is the HANA way of
So
writing
don't,
it.
sir, right now don't explain this HANA way because I will be just confused and again the guy will be saying that.
I'm showing you both the things, Vikram. One way is we just call this function module, pass the values, importing parameter, and change the same value. Instead of calling this function module, right? You can just put it like this.
In
You
the
can
HANA
just put
way.
it like in the HANA way, right? If I just put it as in right alpha out, and I will say for low value also I want to update it with the low value. I will not do anything. I will basically show you all the approaches so that you are not getting confused. Okay. So what will I do is I will comment this out, right? So where I have to write this logic, I have to write the logic inside the loop. I have to write the logic inside the loop, right? This is the way. Both the things are there using
So
non-HANA
sir,
approach
in
and
this,
HANA approach.
sir, in this, if I call with the function module for changing the value 0 to non-zero, then I can use the same input this low and input f
High.
bdln high
Right. You have to call the function module twice. So
twice.
what you will do, yes, only because this function module can only hold a one importing parameter. So you will call this inside the loop. Again, you will say, right. So you are first passing the low value, changing it to remove this function module will basically remove all the leading zeros. Then you will pass the high value and update it to the same value. Okay, this is how you have to do with the loop and end loop. This is how you do it using the HANA syntax. Now, if I say that, right, before I will say, right, I will say loop at r underscore weblen into data lr underscore weblen. Okay, I will say like this and I will try to write lr underscore weblen hyphen sign and I will say lr underscore weblen option. Yes, then I will say lr underscore weblen low. Then I will say lr underscore weblen high. Alright, I will try to write all these things. I will try to write these things. Right? Now, once this is done, I am writing this data before I am calling my function module. After the function module is called, but the same data I will try to write it. Now see the difference. Now see the difference. Okay, it says it has already been declared. So what will I do? I will say remove clear lr underscore object clear lr underscore now I will pass 4970. IBT 4970 sign option low and high 4970 and 4973. So what happened to it?
already we have declared these things before. Again, why we are declaring this low, high?
No, I wanted to show you this actually. One second. My beauty phone is on your room. Malay again, you should show this. It is the default it is removing the leading zeros. This is basically removing your leading zeros. This is basically removing your leading zeros. Right now, this is not the good. It's going to try this. First, what to click for? Even though the past, so this is not the right example. Forget about this. So that is what. Very simple. You command this out. Okay. And
It really is, sir.
everything.
I'll be just confused with all the unnecessary things because I need to explain to him, and he will be asking that what you did, what was the reason.
That you can just go and explain whatever you want to explain. I remove everything.
So, but in the output, we are not getting time here. You updated the time as well.
Why? What did I do?
You updated date, time, and the approved.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Right.
when I execute, I should get
Yeah.
that as well.
Why? Yes. Now you added the fields here? You did not add it. You go and add it in your loop when you're writing the data. You have only added those 5 fields. New fields you did not add it, right? So go and add those data here. Then you will get it. Here, have you added that new field? No, right?
No.
Then how will you get that upload? You will have to add it, right? Then you will get it. Okay? So changing is basically used to change the data in the function model. Clear? Yes, this is all not required for you right now. Right? Go show you whatever you want to show.
So
Okay?
yeah. So
Chalo.
in this, sir, last time why it became this so much complicated? Last time what we did, like we wrote import, export, and in the changing we need to change the value. So we change that value in import.
Right. Right, that is what Vikram. If they say that they want to change every data of the field that you're passing to the function model, then use the changing parameter. That is what I'm trying to tell you. If they say that whatever you are passing, you don't want to change anything, then go and use importing and exporting parameter. So when you are using changing parameter, the data which you are sending will be will be overwritten with the same data that you are sending on your function module, right? So initially IT final, whenever you are sending, you are getting the data. Again, when you are calling the function module, your IT final is getting overwriting again, right? It is getting overwritten again. So on the same field, if you're trying to change the data, if you want to change the data, if you want to override the data, go use the changing parameter. No, you try yourself. You try understanding the program. This is what the better way I can explain it. You try understand it, then you'll be understanding everything. You don't have much questions. What is the doubt now? This is very clear, right? I wanted to change the Veblen value. That is why I have put it the changing parameter. I wanted to change the details of IT panel. That is why I put the CT panel. If I have shown you in the morning, in yesterday night for you, if I had to use an importing parameter, system will throw an error saying that you cannot change anything in the importing parameter. Right? If you want to change the value of which is being sent, right, then you have to put it in the changing parameter. Now, what is your question?
But we can do. You are saying that if you have not used, if you have used the importing parameter, then we cannot change it. But we can do like cs underscore vvln is equal to im is underscore vvln, and then case equal to erdat. Erdat, if erdat is here, Bikram. We can do in that way. Yeah, that is also changing one.
Right, but that is changing. But the importing parameter itself, I don't want the importing parameter because I don't want the same value to be in changing parameter and importing parameter. Then in that instance, I will not use an importing parameter itself. So earlier, what we did, we have sent an importing parameter as something MTRT. Then we have said it if it is a first change it to Vikram, it is our change it to this thing where we have done in the changing parameter. Now I don't want that importing parameter itself. I want everything in the changing. Then I can directly do a changing. That's it.
Okay, so it's working this program.
Yeah, it's working, right? You just saw. You have to add those additional fields too for yourself. Okay, I will not add it. The additional fields which we added in the code, right? You add those fields and it will work. Yeah. Okay, Vikram. Chalo. Bye bye.